Keith Thurman, Mario Barrios. Keith got the W. First fight in almost 3 years?
Almost 3.
What was your thoughts on the performance?
Well, I want to say that Thurman looked good. You could tell that injuries didn't really play a part in this camp. He looked fresh. He was in great shape. Even from a physical standpoint, his body looked different. He looked a lot more defined, and did 12 rounds, and he looked the same way in the 11th round that he looked in the first round. So he overall, you can tell he had some great sparring. He was in great condition, and he didn't look too rusty. You could tell that he really spent time in the gym heavy this camp. His boxing ability looked good. His power looked like it was there. But the thing with Thurman is, ever since he started fighting at the high level, like being a world champion, it's like he'll sit down on his punches and come out aggressive in the beginning, and then it's like he fell in love with the idea of boxing his opponents. I thought he could have stopped Barrios or possibly given him a knockdown if he just sat down on his punches more. But he likes to have them running the punches and continue to be on his bicycle. Ain't nothing wrong with that, because he got a clear victory at the end of the day, and it works. You know what I mean? He beat top guys like that, taking that approach. So it's not necessarily a bad thing. But I think if he would have sat down on his punches more and was the aggressor and possibly pushed Barrios back, I think he could have possibly got the stoppage or got a few knockdowns.
Do you think the 10-ounce gloves played a major role?
It can, but I just feel like if you punching, whether it's 8-ounce or 10-ounce gloves, and being that Thurman most likely spars in 16 to 18-ounce gloves, it might not feel too much different to him. You know what I mean? Like me, from my experience in the little bit of time that I was boxing, I would spar in 18-ounce gloves all the time. So it's like if you're capable of having hand speed and good power with 18-ounce gloves, it shouldn't make 2 ounces shouldn't make a difference between 8 and 10s. You know what I mean? So it shouldn't. I do think it was a little funny that I don't know exactly who requested it. Most likely Barrios, because he moved up in weight, and I don't ever recall Keith Thurman ever requesting 10-ounce gloves. So I don't know if it necessarily will make a difference if you're sparring in bigger gloves all the time.
Who do you want to see Keith in the ring with next? Now that he's back?
He has a few different routes. I would like to see him, me personally, as a fan, I would like to see him fight Jaron Ennis. I want to see him fight Boots. But I feel like Thurman is so hell-bent on fighting a champion next that he wouldn't be looking in the direction of a Jaron Ennis. You know what I'm saying? I do like the idea of a Crawford fight. If Crawford get that Thurman fight under his belt and just build his resume, because Thurman and Porter back-to-back, Porter and Thurman back-to-back will be pretty good for Crawford's resume. He definitely needs it right now.
Can Keith Thurman beat Terence Crawford or Jaron Ennis?
Keith Thurman, I don't see him beating somebody like Jaron Ennis. I think Jaron's speed and overall just combination punching will get Thurman out of there. That's just my personal opinion. And Boots is a really good body puncher as well. So that's definitely going to play. That's definitely going to be a factor in that fight. And I just think that Crawford's timing and his power and just like how the way he's able to punch from different angles. And Thurman's good at that too. He could punch real well from different angles. He got unorthodox combination punching as well. But I just think that Crawford's momentum and just how unstoppable that man is feeling right now, I just think that it'll just play in his favor. I think he'll stop Thurman too. I think either way he'll be in a bad situation.
Go. Thanks, Mark. I appreciate you.
Appreciate you. Thank you.